Assalamualaikum students, I hope to see you all in the best of health and spirits. In today's lecture, we are going to start from where we left in the last lecture. We were talking about parts of speech, and in previous lecture, we talked about half of the parts of speech, and they were noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, and adjective. I gave you the definition of adjective, and I gave you a brief note on adjective. To revise that, an adjective is a word used to add to the meaning of a noun or pronoun, or a word that qualifies a noun or pronoun. So, in today's lecture, we are going to start with the adjectives degrees. I didn't tell you in the previous lecture. So, adjective has three degrees: positive, comparative, and superlative. Actually, when you want to talk about or when you want to show the quality of an object without any reference to other, so that is called the simple positive adjective or the simple positive degree. Like if I say he is a good man or I am an honest boy, so good and honest are here qualifying these nouns, man and boy. So good is telling us something about this noun and honest is telling us something about boy. But if I want to give a reference to the same quality of the same class, so I would make a comparison and I would use the comparative degree. Like if I say he is a good man, if I want to compare it with, like if I say he is a good man and I would compare it with his brother or someone else, I would say he is better than his brother. But if I want to make a comparison of the same pronoun or person and with the same class, so I would say he is the best. So it is a superlative degree and it shows the highest degree of the quality with reference to all the other things of the same class. So here are the three degrees: positive, comparative, and superlative. Look at the other examples. I am an honest boy. This is the simple positive degree and it is not showing any reference to the other person or thing. So if I want to make a comparison, I would say I am more honest than my friend. So here is a comparison and its comparative degrees: honest, comparative degrees, more honest. And if I want to make a comparison of all the people of the same class, so I would say I am the most honest of all. So the most honest, honest, more honest, and the most honest. So these are the degrees of adjective. Now we are going to talk about articles. Articles are actually determiners, which tells us or determines the function of a noun, whether they are talking about the specific or the general nouns. So articles are determiners, and we have three articles: a, an, and the. A, an, and the are called articles, and articles are of two kinds: definite article and indefinite article. Indefinite article, the falls in the category of definite article, and a and an fall in the category of indefinite articles. Actually, indefinite articles in a and are two indefinite articles, and "are" is used before the word beginning with a consonant sound, and "an" is used beginning with a vowel sound. The indefinite articles can be used only with the things that can be counted or countable. So, indefinite articles are used before the nouns that are countables, and "a" with the consonant sounds and "an" with the vowel sounds. While the definite articles, the, when we talk about a particular person or a thing, then we use the. Like if I say he has gone to the canal for a walk, the canal, so we are going to talk about the specificity of the canal. Or we also use the when we want to talk about a singular noun that is representing a whole class. Like if I say the cat is faithful or the dog is a faithful animal, so cat and dog are here representing the whole class of that animal. Like, or if I say that the rose is a very beautiful flower, so the rose is here describing the whole class of that flower. Thirdly, if we talk about the name of rivers, seas, oceans, group of islands, and mountain ranges, then we also use the before them. Like if I say the Indus, the Indian Ocean, and Mount Everest is one of the peaks of the Himalayas. So, mountain ranges, group of islands, oceans, seas, and rivers. Before them, we also use the. And before the names of books and newspapers, we also use the. Like if I say that you must follow the teachings of the Holy Quran. So I'm talking about a book here, so I have used the. So once again, I'm going to tell you about article. Article has two kinds, definite and indefinite. And in indefinite articles, there are a and an. With a starts with consonant sounds, and an comes with the noun starting with the vowel sound. And indefinite article, we have the. So this was all about the article. Here comes the next parts of speech, and that is preposition. And preposition is a word actually that is used before a noun or a pronoun, and it also tells us about the relationship between the person that is being selected or thing, indicated by its stand in regard to something else. Like if I say he is fond of books, so here we are talking about fond of, and of is the preposition, and of is telling us that he is fond of books. So here's the connection between books and the things being described, fond of. So of is the preposition, and it is telling us the connection between these two things described. Like if I say I am grateful to you, who are you grateful to? I'm grateful to you. So to is the preposition that is telling us the connection between this thing described, grateful, and that pronoun. So here you can see that here was the noun, and before noun the preposition is used, and here is the pronoun you, and before it a preposition is used. So preposition is quite easy, and you must learn all the preposition described in your books. Here comes the next part of speech, and that is conjunction. I have divided again this word into two parts, con and junction. Junction is actually the main word that means the meeting point. If you see that I have drawn here a railway track, and you must have heard this sentence sometimes in your life that the train has reached its junction, and sometimes the railway track is joined at some places, that is called junction. And if the roads, two roads are joined at the same point, that is also called the junction. So junction is the meeting point of two railways, two roads, that is called junction. By junction, if we say that conjunction, so conjunction is a word that is used to join two sentences or two words. If you see the example here, he is poor but honest. So you see that I have joined two sentences. He is a poor boy, he is an honest boy. If I want to join these two sentences, I would say he is poor but honest. See the other example, I am a doctor and my sister is an engineer. So I have again joined here two sentences. I am a doctor with this word and. So but, and, or, these are all called conjunctions. The meeting words, meeting points of two sentences or two words. These are the examples of conjunctions, and sometimes the conjunctions come in pairs. They are always used in pairs. Like if I say either or, neither, no, not only, and but also. And there are some other examples as well, like neither, both, whether, or, not only but also. These are all the types of conjunctions or examples. So conjunction is the meeting point or meeting word of two sentences or two words. So this is all about conjunction. Here comes the last part of speech, and that is interjection. Interjection is a word that is used to describe our emotions and sudden feelings. And feelings and emotions can be of joy, disgust, and happiness, or sadness. So if you see the words I have written here, and always an interjection word ends at an exclamation mark. Like if I say, oops, my car is not working. Oh, that's so beautiful. Bravo, you have done very well. I'm not feeling well. You, this is so creaky. So I have used these words for exclamation, Yahoo, and the last. These are all the exclamation or exclamatory words for some feelings and emotions. So the interjection is a word that is used to describe a certain feeling. So these are all called interjection, and it always ends at exclamation mark. So we are done with the revision of all the parts of speech till now, and this is your book, and this is the portion of grammar in which we talked about the parts of speech. And with every part of speech, we have certain exercises, and in the next lectures, we will be doing the exercises. Till then, you must keep on practicing these parts of speeches by your own, and see you in the next lecture. Allah Hafiz.